Australian scientists, inspired by NASA's space experiments, have pioneered a new method of growing crops known as speed breeding, which has the potential to help feed the world's growing population. Faith Lapidus reports.
It's a long way from this greenhouse in Queensland to the International Space Station, but that's where the idea for speed breeding sprouted.
What they were doing was they were growing the wheat under continuous light, so the plants didn't sleep, and it tricked them into growing very fast. And we thought, what a cool tool this might be to actually speed up our research and crop breeding here on planet Earth.
The speed breeding technique uses LED lights continuously on in concentrated periods of 22 hours per day, triggering early reproduction in the plants. This allows the scientists to grow up to 6 generations of the plants a year, instead of just 1 in the field or 2 to 3 in a normal greenhouse.
Well, using speed breeding, we can go from seed to seed in just 6 weeks for wheat, barley, and it works for a whole bunch of other crops that we grow on big scale in Australia and other countries around the world, like chickpea or canola.
That will allow the rapid advances in plant breeding that experts say are needed to increase crop yield to feed the world's growing population.
9 billion people, 9 billion mouths to feed by 2050, and our crops that we're growing today aren't good enough to get the job done. So we need breakthroughs in genetics. We need to build these crops to be more productive under warmer climates, more variable droughts, and not to mention rapidly evolving pests and pathogens.
The Australian researchers outlined their speed breeding techniques in the journal Nature Plants, sharing it with scientists and plant breeders around the world.